Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing awesome, as always. So the look I have for you is basically a rainbow eye. It looks freaking awesome, and if you want to see how to get this rainbow eye look, stay tuned. To start out this look, I'm going to be priming my eyelids with my e.l.f. eyelid primer in Pearl. So it's basically just a white shade, which will help keep those colors that I'm using super bright and help them stay in place, blah blah blah. Now we'll just blend this in. Alrighty, so first we're going to start out with our highlight color. I am going to be using Crystal Avalanch from MAC, just a white color with a kind of a round condensed brush, whichever brush works. And I'm just going to run that under my brows. It's my highlight. And I'm also going to get this in the inner corner. Alright, so for the first color in our rainbow, I don't have this color in my electric palette, so I'm going to be using MAC in Chrome Yellow. Just basically a super bright matte shade yellow. And I'm going to take my fingers, you can use a brush if you really want to, and this is really pigmented, so I'm just going to get this and put this on the very inner of my corner. Very inner corner. For the rest of the colors, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Electric Palette. Yay! So to make our orange color, I'm going to be taking Slow Burn from our electric palette. Get a little bit of that on my finger, and I'm just going to press it next to that yellow. And then we'll wiggle our fingers together to make an orange. So next to the red, I want to make that red transition to a purple. So I'm going to take this color called Savage, bright pink color. Put this next to that red. And just wiggle it over to blend in with the red. I'm going to jump straight to Urban, which is this nice kind of a blue-toned purple. Right here, Urban. Place that right next to the pink. And we'll just wiggle that in to blend those colors. And now I'm going to jump on from a purple to a blue. I'm going to go to Gonzo over here, which is a very bright turquoise. It's awesome. And place that on the edge. Just keep it as saturated as possible, so however many times you have to kind of keep adding to the colors to keep them nice and bright. So I'm going to go over with these colors one more time and take some more of that slow burn, and I will be back and just going to basically do the exact same thing I just did, just re-tap over them, keep them bright. So now I'm going to start to transition it up into a green color. So I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. blending brush and this color called Fringe, which is a kind of a teal color. So I'm going to take this on my finger first and just start dabbing it right on the edge. So I'm going to take that color with my e.l.f. blending brush and I'm going to kind of tap this on the edge and start kind of cat-eyeing that out a little bit and pulling it up. Now after that teal color, I'm going to go in with Freak, which is kind of a nice, I'm going to take this green and mesh that in with the teal, overlap that with my brush over that Fringe color. Almost like a mint chocolate chip minty green. And I also want this to be super saturated, so I will actually go in with my fingers and add more color there. Getting our Freak on. With this mint color called Freak. Start to pull it down towards your inner corner. And now we're going to take this color called Thrash, which is a lime green. Just pull that in with the yellow. That looks awesome. I'm going to go in with the Fringe color here, which is this teal color, again with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to run this along the bottom. So it's connected on the edge. We're going to continue our gradient on the bottom of the eyelid. Now I'm going to grab the Freak, which is the minty color, and put that right next to it. Pulling that in. And then now I'm just going to pull the Thrash, which is that toxic green in this palette, and connect that with the yellow in the middle. So now I'm just going to go in with my highlight color one more time. That is the Crystal Avalanche. And just kind of add that under my brow again. And use that color to blend out the harsh edges. Add a little bit more in the inner corner to brighten up that yellow. So just keep layering them over and over and over and over. I'm going to line my waterline with my Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Eternal White, just to keep my eyes nice and bright and open. So I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Eye Studio's gel liner in Blackest Black with the brush it comes with. And I'm just going to do a kind of medium-sized wing thing. So making it thinner on the inner corner and then getting a little bit thicker on the outer corner. And I'll do the other eye. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do our wings. I'm just going to wing it out in the direction of my natural eye shape. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side, just trying to make sure that they're both at the same angle relatively. So I thought that this necklace would be fun, but I'm almost thinking that it's too much. I may take it off. I don't know. And then we will just connect them. Okay, so that's it for the eyeliner. As you can see, I just did a relatively medium-sized wing, just enough to kind of define your lash line without being all crazy. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing next is I'm just going to take a small angled brush. This one's from e.l.f. and any sort of a black matte shadow. This one is by L'Oreal. It's called Blush Raven. I'm just going to take this and press this on top of the winged eyeliner we just did so that it stays in place and is very matte. I'm just going to take a little bit of this black matte shadow too, and I'm just going to press it just literally at my lash line, just to kind of define my eyes a little bit more. Alright, now we're going to move on to mascara. I am going to be using my Clinique Lash Power Feathering Mascara, and the color is Black Onyx. So I'm just going to do a generous coat of this, make your lashes long and thick and black and all that good stuff. We're going to move on to our contouring and thy fate. For my contouring, I'm going to be using my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. is an Ulta contour brush and do the usual thing. Just start from the top of your cheek and run that to the edge of your mouth, and that generally is your cheekbone area. And I like this bronzer too because it's matte. That is a big thing. I don't want my contour to be shiny or sparkly. Now I'll take a little bit of what's left and run that around my hairline. And just really blend that in. And buffing circular motions. So I'm just going to get a little bit of this under my chin as well. And around my jawline. So I'm also going to do a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineralized Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. So I'm going to take a little bit of this on a powder brush and just dust this on the tops of my cheekbones. And the center of my forehead, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Now for blush, I'm going to be using two different kinds of blushes. They're both by YSL. So I have the YSL number 2, which is a orange palette. So I'm going to be using this on top of my contour. I'm going to start that on top of my contour color. Just to kind of warm things up a little bit. This is a nice peachy tone. Pull that onto the cheeks a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking the other YSL, and these blushes are called Blush Radiance number 4. So it's basically kind of a pastel pinky. Sorry, my lighting is changing. It doesn't know what it wants to do outside, like usual. So I'm going to take a little bit of that pink color and put this on the apples of my cheeks and blend that back in with that peach. So this gives me kind of a nice peachy pink look. Now I will take my powder brush and just kind of again run that all over everything to make sure that everything is blended. The last thing I'm going to do is the lips, and I'm going to be using my NYC Expert Last lipstick in Smooch like Kisses. This is just kind of a perfect pinky nude color that won't distract from the eye, but gives you a little bit of color. And I love the creamy formula on these. They're so awesome. These are $1.99. Alright, so this concludes my rainbow eye look. Super awesome, super bright, really, really great for summer. If you're going to festivals or concerts or whatever, this is kind of a really awesome look for that. Or if you just want to rock it day to day like I like to do, then you can do that as well. Again, you can kind of take it from day to night with a black eyeliner in your waterline, or if you want to add some false lashes, whatever the heck you want to do to make it a little bit darker, that's cool too. So if you like this look, give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do that at any time. I won't let you down. I have lots of fun things in store. Love your feedback and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.